Mr. Guerriero, where were you when the fire started?
About 3/4 of the way down on a pier, sorting cargo.
How did you find out there was a fire on a pier?
I happened to look down the end. I seen the roof of the pier burning on the end of the pier, and I hollered to the assistant boss of the pier, there's a fire down the back. And with that, we ran down the back, and we had stretched hoses to try to put the fire out. But she was already too far gone on the roof, and the whole roof was going up in flames. And as we stretched the hoses and everything, all the longshoremen was helping out, line up the hoses. There's a lot of kinks in. We couldn't get too much water pressure out of the hose. And finally the sprinkler systems come on, and they start pouring water on everybody down there was trying to help put out the fire. And the smoke got so thick that we had to abandon the attempt to put out the fire.
What were your feelings at the moment? Were you frightened, scared?
Well, it wasn't actually scared. We're just trying to control the fire, and so because this is our bread and butter, we didn't want to see our pier go up in flames. This is something we always read about or hear about. It was the first major one that ever happened to us on Staten Island.
What did it look like in there?
Well, after 4 or 5 minutes, it was looked like a black, thick smoke all around. You couldn't see one another. We were forced to leave the pier. We spread the alarm for everybody else to get off the pier and the ship, which they did, and all the longshoremen were trying to assist in putting it out, but it was beyond our control. We were forced to leave.
Thank you.
Who are you with?
UPI News Film.
Huh?
UPI News Film. UPI News Film.
Oh, you with them?
Right.
Oh, good. I thought you might yourself.
Commissioner, where did this fire start?
It started at the water edge of the pier, or the water end of the pier, in a shed.
Commissioner, where did this fire start?
It started at the water end of the pier in a shed, which is used as a gear room for tools, for nets, ropes, etc. One of the work gang went in and he found the room ablaze. We have not been able to determine at this point what was involved other than the equipment in the room itself. He gave the alert or the alarm, and the others left the pier. They turned in an alarm to the fire department, but it was a very rapidly extending fire, and the cargo that was being removed from the vessel that was tied up alongside.
What was doing most of the burning?
Well, as I say, it's general cargo right now. It's the bulk rubber, but there was coffee, tea, K-pot, and other materials involved at the beginning.
Those big black things that they have back there, what are they, bales of rubber?
They're bales of natural rubber. That the fire is burning, and one point, just at the point where the fireboat, the Marine Company 8, has its a blowpipe delivering foam, there's a large pile of bulk rubber. About, I think those bales weigh somewhere around 100, 150 pounds each, and it's burning very intensely from underneath, and the water in the foam is not penetrating. So they're trying to manually bring these bales out so they can uncover the area underneath where the intense burning is.
What would have happened here, Commissioner, let's say, if there had been a fireman's strike today?
Well, I think we'd have had an awful problem if that had occurred. Obviously, if you don't have trained firefighters, you're not going to put out fires like this one, or, matter of fact, I'd say most fires. But I don't anticipate a strike, and in the event that there was a strike, or a strike does occur, why, we'll do everything we can to man the companies. Obviously, the nature of firefighting, the skills required, the training, it would be a considerable job to keep every company rolling, but we'll make a tremendous effort to do so. We hope that, like I said before, that there is no strike. Matter of fact, I might even get out and pull hose myself if there is.
Thank you, Commissioner.